Age of Conan Unchained, Tortage Destiny questline, healer archetype, playing a priest of Mitra.
Always ready.
I'm looking for a sage called Nadini.
The old seer? She hasn't seen many visitors lately. She lives by herself in an alley to the southeast. You don't want to be seen with her. The Red Hand have eyes everywhere and they've little love for Nadini. Wait until nightfall, when the city is clad in darkness and the guards are drunk.
I'll wait until the sun has set.
My bed is upstairs. No, don't get ideas. I'm not offering myself to you. But you look ruined by the day's efforts. What have you been doing outside the city walls? Use the bed, then go and speak with Nadini after dark. You'll find her shack in an alley to the southeast of this inn. One thing you'll learn fast in Tortage is that all the important business goes on when the moon rises.
Then I'll see you tonight.
Share with me your tale.
I am told you can help me.
Who told you this? You are not one of Strom's minions, are you? I want nothing to do with the tyrant or the corrupted, weak-souled wretches who serve him.
I need your help, Nadini. A man called Calantes sent me to you.
Then you cannot be one of Strom's men. Know this, friend. The tyrant of Tortage lets few souls leave the island. The Barachan Isles are his plaything since his Red Hand faction rose to power. I will aid you in building a new life here, if you wish. Is that what ails you?
No, Sage. My life is a ghost to me. I remember almost nothing.
You bear a sinister mark on your flesh, an omen of destiny that pains me just to look upon it. But as to your past, why, you have the features and grace of the noble Aquilonian people. Aquilonia itself is the bastion of civilization in this indecorous age. Tell me, what ghosts of memories play out behind your closed eyes?
Souls tormented by sickness, wounded warriors crying for my aid.
Ah, is that so? You have a depth of spirit that allows you to tap into energies beyond the common soul. Your faith will guide you to great things, allowing you to work your own brand of miracles. I know this must be right.
My memory is shattered. My faith is weak.
It was written in the resolve within your voice and your unshakable stature. There is one in Tortage that will aid you. She is a gentle spirit, though she possesses fire enough in her heart when needed.
Who is she?
The priestess Belessa. She is a servant of Mitra and tries to bring a fragment of light to the godless louts of Tortage. She works often within the thirsty dog, speaking with those who come to her for aid.
I know of the thirsty dog. I was there earlier.
It is the heart of the city, as I'm sure you will learn. And for you, it will be a home of sorts, while you work with your trainer.
Afterwards, I will book passage to my homeland.
Actually, you will not. The Lord and Master of Tortage, Strom, only allows loyal ships to leave the harbor. A resistance fights against him, thus the tyrant has blockaded the city in an attempt to hunt them down. Now, Before you go, I would offer a warning. The mark on your chest.
Is there anything you can tell me of it?
I will speak of nothing unless I am sure it is the truth. I warn you, you should seek out the cause of it if you can. Men and women with dark hearts and darker powers will recognize it and seek to use you. Go to the one who will train you and tell them I sent you.
Okay, goodbye.
Destiny cannot be avoided.
The light welcomes you.
Nadini sent me to speak with you.
She would only do that if you walk a path of holiness. So tell me, faithful one, how can I help you?
I remember nothing of who I was before this day.
I see. You recall naught but a faint connection to the power of divinity. That is something, at least. With the divine guidance of your gods, I will help you regain your memories and steer you back onto the path of your calling.
Tell me about being a healer.
The path of the healer is about channeling the will of the gods to heal the wounds of others, both physical and spiritual in nature. Armed with an unbreakable connection to divinity, you will invoke miracles that will appear as magic to those of lesser knowledge or weaker faith.
What is the first step?
First, I will gift you with some help. This should aid in recalling the power you once channeled. But I see a question in your eyes. Ask it.
How do I reach my homeland?
To see one's homeland again is a desire shared by many on the island. But it will have to wait. Strom rules Tortage with a closed mind and an iron fist. The harbor is blockaded by his pirate vessels, and not a single soul shall leave until he forces the resistance into obedience.
The resistance?
As Strom's tyranny grows, so does the will of the people to resist his power. But there is no need for you to worry about that, at least for now. We should focus on remembering your past skills and rediscovering the embers of your dimmed faith.
What can I do then?
You can help me just as I help you, for your near-death and rebirth means you are unknown here. I have grave deeds I require assistance with. An agent of the King of Aquilonia was kidnapped by Strom's assassin Quesado and taken to White Sands Isle. There he was to be killed away from the sight of anyone loyal to King Conan.
King Conan?
I've yet to understand why the Aquilonian king sent this old man Arias as his agent. A warrior friendly to our cause helped Arias escape his execution, but the old man is badly hurt. I offer you the following deal. Aid him, and I will aid you. Take a rowboat behind the dock and hand his potion to the old man when you find him.
All right.
Go with grace.
Greetings, friend.
Tell me, old one, are you Arias?
Who wants to know?
Belessa asked me to tend your wounds.
Thank Mitra. I thought you were one of Strom's mercenary bloodhounds come to hunt me down and finish the job. Belessa and her friends are the only people I would dare trust right now. I must contact the king as soon as possible.
What is vital? What is so vital that it needs the king of Aquilonia's ear?
I tell you this only because you were a friend to Belessa. I am on Tortage under King Conan's orders to investigate certain matters. My real identity was supposed to remain hidden, but somehow Strom found out and unleashed his pet killer, Quesado, at my heels. Not even Belessa knew who I really was until now.
But why must you speak with Conan?
Because the world is going to hell, and the king sent me to watch for signs from Stygia. The barmaid Tina, a friend of Belessa, asked me to meet her brother, Siku, coming on a ship from that southern realm. He fled a massacre in a desert village and was the sole survivor. I had to question the boy. Tahamon is rising in the desert lands, and his fury seems unstoppable. Now, are you here to heal me? Or to learn lore at my feet like a child? Yes, this is precisely what I need. I thank you, and I believe that we'll meet again. But now you should leave. Leave this wretched island. And I'll return myself when I deem it safe. None of Strom's men must see my return.
Goodbye.
Walk carefully, and keep an eye out for Strom's men.
The light welcomes you.
Arias' wounds are healed.
Thank you. As a member of King Conan's court, Arias will prove a useful ally in the coming times. Tina will make sure that he gets the care he needs when he returns from a hiding. She was the one who sent Arias to get her brother Siku, coming in from Stygia. But then Arias was kidnapped, and Siku was poisoned.
Arias told me as much, but he said nothing of poison.
He was taken for execution before he could learn of it. The passengers on the ship were poisoned, though it was told they carried the plague. They were quarantined. It was Strom's cunning way to silence Siku. But the boy was freed by one of our own agents, and is now in the care of the priest Ninus. Yet Siku is at death's door.
But what can I do?
I know of only one herb that can reverse the taint in Siku's blood. It is the bloodroot, growing on a barren spot on one of the mountains near the city. Find it, and take it to Ninus in the Mitra temple on the hill outside the city gates.
Bloodroot? A curious name.
It is said that many years ago, a poor man was thrown out of Tortage for stealing dog meat. He fled to the mountain, but was hunted by jungle beasts from dawn until dusk. At the peak of the mountain, the beasts caught him. Where his blood touched the earth, nothing grows today but a blood-red herb. But now go. Find the bloodroot.
It will be done.
Take the left path outside the city gates, and make another left after passing a bridge. Remember, the mountain is home to beasts always willing to feast on human flesh. Take this to aid you, and be careful. It is a young boy's life, not just your own, that depends on your success.
All right.
Find peaceful travels.
Always.
Ah, excellent. Yes?
You are Ninus, the priest?
I am he, yes. And I am well, thanks to Mitra's will. I am no stranger to battle, but there were too many of them for me to handle alone. How may I repay you?
Balesa sent me. I have the herbs for Siku.
Ah, then I doubly thank Mitra for his providence in your arrival, for your work will have saved 2 lives this day, my own and the boys.
Do you often battle soldiers in the moonlight?
Only when I must. Quesado, Strom's right-hand assassin, was here. That weasel-tongued killer was asking about Siku. When I refused to answer, he told his men to kill me, and walked away, only moments before you arrived.
It seems this boy's life matters to many.
He is important, yes. He knows something which is a danger to Strom, or whoever holds Strom's leash. All associated with Siku are hunted, and we must be careful with every step. Darkness surrounds us as Admiral Strom closes his fist around Tortage. He does not see that he crushes the life from his own city.
Your attackers are dead. You should take these herbs quickly.
You found them, and Balesa would not send one with no knowledge of the healing arts. Come, you give them to him. He is inside the temple.
All right.
Mitra will protect us all.
Hey,
Siku? I have some medicine from Balesa.
who is Balesa? Why should I trust you?
You have to chew it. Refusal means a painful death, young one.
This is going to be awful. I just know it. This is foul. Do you seek to poison me as well?
Your gratitude is inspiring, Siku.
I am grateful. It just tasted foul.
Why are you here? I was told you were fleeing something?
Last month, my village was destroyed by the soldiers of Tohomon. I wanted to live here with my sister Tina, as there is nothing left for me at home. But it all went wrong on the ship. All the passengers were rounded up by the crew and put in this old shack. We were waiting around, all sick and stinking, and then we heard shouting and fighting outside. One of my sister's friends, a warrior, came and saved me.
I'll seek out Balesa to give her your thanks. Farewell, Siku.
May the gods always be kind to you. I'll head to the Thirsty Dog Inn soon to be with my sister.
All right.
I'll see you around.
Definitely.
Blessings of Mitra upon you.
I saved Ninus from attack and healed Siku.
Minos was being attacked. Who was responsible?
Quesado and the Red Hand. They were hunting Siku.
They are tightening their grip faster than I thought possible. The Tyrant King clearly regards the Resistance as a threat. How is Ninus? Was he wounded?
No, I slew his attackers before they could do any harm to him.
Divine intervention! You saved a worthy soul, friend. What else did you find out?
Siku was saved from quarantine and by a warrior who knew his sister.
Yes, one of Sigar's men. I keep ties with a faction who are concerned over Strom's rule and the actions of the Red Hand.
The Resistance, Balesa?
You are entitled to your suspicions, but I will say nothing. One can be concerned about one's home without rising up against a dictator. You'll get a token of my appreciation for what you have done tonight. And thank you, friend. You really have the heart of a true acolyte.
Goodbye.
I will see you again, Mitra willing. Good day. Ninos was being. You are right. Divine intervention. Yes. One of Sig. You were entitled to your.
Is there anything else you need
but
of
I
me?
will say nothing. A small matter only. Now that we know Siku will live, there is something we must ask of him. Speak with the boy of his past, then consult Arias, in case the boy's tale is of interest to the old man.
Where can I find Arias?
You can find him in his camp outside the city, by following the path past the temple of Mitra. But first, talk to Siku here at the inn.
Alright.
Find peaceful travels.
Hello?
Siku, tell me what happened in Stygia.
I knew someone would come to ask this. If not you, then another. Tohoman soldiers cut down my people, and only I managed to escape. I believed that jackal of a man wanted the scroll that my father found.
Scroll?
Yes. He hoped to sell it, but when he left to find a scholar to purchase it, he was away for many weeks. He bore a strange mark on his chest when he finally returned, and remembered none of us. Tohoman's soldiers attacked the next day, and my father joined them, fighting his own family. I watched him die. Then, God knows how, he rose again and tried to kill me, but I escaped.
Tohamon wanted that scroll. Do you have it?
I do. My father entrusted it to me before he left, for he feared to be robbed on the road. What will you do with it?
I'll show it to a man called Arias. He is wise about these matters.
Then I wish you both luck and the blessings of your gods.
Thank you.
Wish me luck!
Always.
What can I do for you?
I have something for you from Siku.
Ah, so you spoke with a Stygian child. I know little, only that his father was cursed with his so-called Mark of Acheron while away from the village, and it warped his mind. What is it you bring me? I've learned a score of tongues in my work for the king, but this? 1,000 curses on Tohamon, that black-hearted bastard. The Mark of Acheron. This tells of how a ritual draws Acheronian souls from hell to infest the flesh of mortal men. But it says there is a medallion that can repel the Mark's power.
A medallion?
Yes, and we must somehow find it. It could be the key to all this. I wonder if Mitrel has a part to play. I must admit something to you. I'm here to watch Mitrel, Tahamon's sorceress minion. I need to see what that sect-loving bitch is up to.
And now you want my help.
All of Aquilonia, Flower of the West, wants your help. Conan wishes to know what Mitrel is doing here in her volcano lair. She has something to do with all these slaves bearing the Mark of Acheron. But what? How many of those poor bastards does she keep up on that volcano?
I'll be back after I see for myself.
Just get in and find out what's going on. Confront one of the slave masters if you can. I know of one, Shentiaku, who dwells somewhere up there. So climb the volcano and seek him out. Let me just say I wish you luck, friend. There's no telling how many of those poor souls are up there.
Okay.
Until we meet again.
Make this good, wretch. Your life ends in a handful of heartbeats.
Share words or trade blows, slave master. Which will it be?
You have killed many to win the honor of standing before me. My mistress's wrath will know no bounds at the chaos you have caused. So, why meddle in this affair, swine? I would have your reason before I have your head.
Your mistress? Mithril?
It is no secret that she is the master's chosen servant, if one but knows where to seek answers. Come now, I tire of this. My blade thirsts for your blood.
Cease your threats, Stygian filth. Tell me why you are here before I kill you.
I laugh in your face, dog. Ha! I fear no harm from the likes of you. I am but one overseer to the slave army of the great and glorious Tohomon. I serve he whose name spoken by mortal lips makes even the gods quiver in fear. Now, spare me any further pathetic questioning.
Then you die. Now.
We'll see about that, dog.
What can I do for you?
It's an army of slaves all bearing the mark.
Blood of Mitra! Tohomon must be using Tortage through Strom to hide his slaves before shipping them to Stygia. King Conan must be informed. Mithril and Strom are indeed highly placed within the Archfiend's plans, and I fear that Strom carries the mark. Give this letter to Captain Redrick. He will ship it to Tarantia. Go now!
Okay.
Goodbye.
What can this be?
Arias wishes this letter sent to Tarantia.
He does, eh? One of his special messages, or just another love letter? Some toothless Aquilonian whore must love him good. Make fast sail with this one, Redrick, he always says. Well, hand it over then. Wait, this is... blood of the gods! This is for the king! For the eyes of Conan himself! Chrome and Ymir, I'll be gone come the dawn, with the sights and sounds of this shithole fading behind me.
Gods be with you, Redrick.
Bloody thunder, they had better be. There was never a prouder moment in my life. I knew the old man had friends in high places, but Conan himself. I'll raise Arias a drink next time our paths cross.
Hello.
Arlias has sent a letter to King Conan. It is in Captain Redrick's hands now.
What did the letter contain? What has happened while you were away from us?
Mithral is Tothamon's minion. She raises an army of slaves bearing the mark of Acheron.
The mark of Acheron. Any magic drawn from that ancient empire worsens the age we live in now. Acheron was a kingdom ruled by evil men who existed by evil ideals. Tochomon and Mitra must be using forgotten magic to control the minds of their marked slaves. Such magic is best left forgotten.
An amulet called the Phoenix Medallion can nullify its power.
I have heard of such a treasure, though as with many of Atlantis' riches, it is considered by most to be more fable than fact. Tell me of Tochomon. He is the great threat behind all our troubles. Is he not?
Tochamon rises in Keshada even as we speak, at the head of a vast army.
You speak of the doom of Hyboria, though perhaps you are not truly aware of the weight your words carry. Thank you for this. You are proving one of the Resistance' finest agents, and I am honored it is I who helps guide you. Take this as a gift from all those who hope to see Strom fall one day soon.
Is all well?
All is far from well. For each triumph we claim, the tyrant exacts a vengeance from us in return. Quesado, the Singaran killer serving as Strom's right-hand man, has been slain. Yet rather than ease our suffering, it has doubled it. The tyrant has unleashed the Red Hand into the poor quarter.
Why send the Red Hand? What is in the poor quarter?
People, families, children. Do you not see? Strom has ordered his soldiers to slay innocent townspeople. Is it out of madness and malice, or a ruse to lure his enemies out into the open? He must know the Resistance would never stand by and allow this to occur unchallenged. The injustice would sicken even the gods.
You talk often of the Resistance.
I do, and you must have guessed by now. I, Ninus, Tina, we and many more are part of the Resistance against Strom. And I swear to Mitra, we cannot allow the tyrant to slaughter innocents in vengeance for our actions.
What is there to be done?
We must end this rampage. Red Hand guards harass people in the streets and break into their homes, torturing the names of Resistance members from anyone who might know them. Many have already died.
Balessa, I must leave at once to aid them.
I was going to ask, but I see now your courage was in doubt. Thank Mitra you came to us when you did.
I'll go now. Wish me luck.
I always do. Remember, while you do not spin a blade with the grace of a born fighter, many of the townsfolk may be in need of healing. Go to the poor quarter and discover the truth of what is going on. Protect any who need your aid. Find strength in your faith and share it with others.
Goodbye.
Seek your future.
bad dream?
I must speak with you, young one.
Dead. They're all dead. My parents. Even my sister. They killed them all.
What happened here?
Red Hand soldiers came, shouting about the resistance. My father said he knew nothing. But they dragged him out of the house by his hair. I hid under my bed, but I heard him crying. I heard him die.
I came to help the people here. Did no others survive?
Some managed to run from the Red Hand. They were with Valeria. My father always said she was a hero. She was shouting for people to run, while she fought the soldiers.
Please, I must know where she took them.
We've always used the wine cellar under Mitra's temple as a place to hide from the Red Hand in the past. We were too slow this time.
Hide yourself, for the soldiers may return.
I will.
Goodbye.
Hurt them!
I?
Valeria, I've come to help.
You're Belesa's new ally. Bless her for sending you, and bless you for fighting your way here. It looks grim, for the Red Hand are going to dog us until they see us dead. In the name of whatever gods you serve, priest, help me keep these men and women alive. None of them deserve to die because of the resistance deeds.
I am ready.
Death to the Red Hand! Till we meet again, then. Hello?
We did it, Valeria. They are safe now.
And so the blood of the Red Hand runs free. The hour may be dark, but I will take this scrap of triumph amongst all the pain our people suffer. I grieve for those lost needlessly this day, and we are not yet through the night.
What else threatens us?
It is not the tyrant this time. Before the battle, before you came to us, several of the townspeople fled deeper into the underhalls. I could not risk giving chase and abandoning the souls gathered here, but they must be found and protected, for the underhalls are a hellish place to roam, especially unarmed.
They may need our protection before long. I'll go.
You are wise as well as calm-hearted in the heat of battle. There's much to be respected in you, I see. Find the lost townsfolk and send them each up to the surface. And may the good-hearted gods run with you, for your cause is one they can only admire.
All right.
Death to tyrants!
Please, leave me be.
You're safe now. Head back up to the city.
Thank you. I was so scared. There are so many creatures down here.
Watch out for the Red Hand.
Please, leave me be.
You're safe now.
By the gods, I thought you were one of the Red Hand. Thank you for saving me.
My thanks, stranger.
please, leave.
Bless you for your deeds this day. Watch out for the Red Hand.
Don't kill me. It's safe. Really? I can't believe I survived. I couldn't have made it without you and Valeria.
I hope to see you again on the surface. Be careful.
Please! Oh, by the gods, thank you.
I hope to see you again on the surface. Be careful.
The light welcomes you.
Valeria and I protected the townsfolk from the Red Hand.
Thank Mitra. I feared for you, truly, knowing that I had sent you into such a fight. I never meant to doubt your hello. Thank Mitra. I feared for you, truly, knowing that I had sent you into such a fight. I never meant to doubt your faith or your strength, but the odds were never in your favor. Each person you saved will remember and thank you forever. Once you have left Tortage, the echoes of your presence will take decades to fade. And because of your feats, the Resistance will live to fight again. Your presence was indeed inspired by the gods. But I fear it will push Strom to new heights, and his flame of anger will fan into an inferno.
I abhor tyranny, Belessa. I will never allow a tyrant to stand.
You have a noble spirit, and it will serve you well as times grow darker. Nadini has much to say on this matter. Strom has become a nexus of chaotic energy. Each day breeds new troubles, and madness hangs around him like a poison fog. Speak with the sage. Nadini will guide you. But beware, friend. Something terrible is coming.
All right, goodbye.
Walk in Mitra's light.
All questions have answers if you know where to look.
You wanted to see me?
Darkness comes, a time of war. It will break the calm like a storm's first peal of thunder. The gods whisper of the future, of things that will soon come to pass. Something very wrong is unfolding. In the gods' voices, I hear great fear.
Balessa told me you saw dark omens in our future.
She is a sensitive soul, and I believe she worries about my frailty when I look into the 1,000 futures. But it is necessary, for the gods whisper only rarely, and it pays to listen to the words of divinity.
What do the gods whisper, prophetess?
Atlantis drowns, and salt water chokes 10,000 throats. Acheron burns, and holy fire peels the flesh from 1,000,000 bones. The ages turn, and we come to a cave. An altar stands untouched. Upon it, a medallion rests. And now, someone comes. The tyrant of Tortage. The admiral who would be a king. He knows the cave holds a secret that will break Tochamon's grip on his soul. The vision fades now. The tyrant claims victory, and within his fist is the talisman of Atlantean gold.
Strom found the medallion.
Yes, the tyrant found the Phoenix medallion. With its power protecting him, he will break the spell Tochomon has over him. Strom would be truly unstoppable once there is no Stygian arch-sorcerer to hold his leash.
It is time for the truth, Nadini. Tell me what binds Strom to Tochamon.
Look down at your chest, at the mark you bear. Through the mark of Acheron, you once did Tochomon's bidding. Strom's flesh is branded with the same sigil. The Phoenix medallion will return to the tyrant his free will and unrestrained malice. Should Strom slip his leash, I foresee great harm to the people of Tortage. And yet, for all the dangers we face when confronting Strom, there is something else we must deal with first.
Then we'll steal the medallion later. What needs to be done?
You must speak with Arias. Conan, the tribesman upon the Aquilonian throne, has asked much of the old man, and he needs the help of one he trusts. Yes, so we shall see.
Well met.
Nadini said you needed to speak with me.
Yes, I've news of great import. My king has replied, and his letter contains orders.
His reply arrived already? How can that be?
Not by ship, I'll say that much. Words with the power to start wars are never trusted to pirates and slave traders like Redrick, no matter how loyal to Conan such a man might be. And these are grave orders, my friend.
Conan is my king as well, Arias. What does he wish?
Of course, I meant no offense. Our king wishes the army of marked slaves destroyed before their tainted touch reaches Aquilonian soil. He has entrusted the task to me, but I fear I failed before I've even begun. I'm too old to swing a sword in this fight. In the winter of my years, I can't do what King Conan asks of me. So I turn to you.
I knew you would, old one.
So it comes to this. You can't battle an army, but you can still kill them. Look to the volcano. Were it to erupt, all who hid upon its peaks would be engulfed by the burning lava. Destroyed, they would be unable to resurrect. Mitra performs a ritual every 3 nights to prevent the eruption. Break the ritual, and you break her spell over the volcano.
How can I ruin her ritual and break the spell?
The spell she uses to appease the gods is a powerful one. One of the ingredients is the blood of a woman who has never known the touch of a man. I believe we could turn Mitra's magic sour if we replace the virginal blood with blood from a woman who has known the pleasures of the bedchamber.
Casilda. I will speak with her.
One of Tortage's whores? Excellent! Her blood will be tainted from years of her work.
She is only a whore, alias. That does not make her tainted.
My apologies. I mean tainted in a mystical sense. My understanding of this foreign sorcery is limited, and it makes little sense to me. It seems the more impure the blood used, the more chance the spell has of failing. A whore's blood is as far from virginal as one might get.
I'll find her, but then what?
Then you bring about the death of an army, my friend. Take this vial and fill it with Casilda's blood. Then climb the hillside, near the entrance area of the volcano, and you'll find Mitrael. Change the blood of the virgin with the blood of the whore, and be ready for anything in the moments that follow.
Where can I find Casilda?
I thought you would know, as you brought her name up. I often saw her at the Thirsty Dog Inn, when I could still walk the streets of Tortage and live.
Goodbye.
Walk carefully, and keep an eye out for Strom's men.
To see you.
Casilda, I need to speak with you.
It took you long enough to come to me with this need in your eyes. I promised to show my gratitude after you saved me in the jungle, did I not? So tell me, how do you want me? What do you desire?
An odd request. I need some of your blood.
Is this a jest? Has all that slaying given you a passion for gore over soft flesh?
Casilda, this does not concern the bedchamber.
More's the pity. But if you wish to keep things chaste between us, I will obey. What is it that you want exactly?
Just a small cut, then fill this vial.
You'd not believe some of the things men have asked of me in the past, but this is definitely among the strangest. But a promise is a promise. I will do this for you, but you must consider it a repayment of my debt. Ah. Here you go, a vial of my blood. Now, leave me be. I need to take care of this cut, and if people see me doing this for you, there's no telling what my men will ask for in the future. I'll never forget your help.
To climb here you need under skills points in climbing. I think at least 50.
What can I do for you?
Arias, I did it.
I saw! Blood of the gods, I saw it all. No one could have missed such a sight. The wind carried their screams to me, and I cursed Tahaman for each twisted, enslaved soul that had to die this day. I can never thank you adequately for the service you've done to the throne of Aquilonia.
It was a pleasure to serve our king, Arias. Tell him I said so.
You show nobility in your loyalty to the throne. I admire it a great deal, and again, I thank you. I have little to offer in the way of reward, but take this as a token of my thanks. This was to be my reward for my duty, but you deserve to reap the benefit for such heroism. King Conan will be informed of your great deed, I swear it. Now I believe your trainer would have words with you. Gods grant you luck.
Goodbye.
Walk carefully, and keep an eye out for Strom's men.
Good day.
Arias said you needed me?
Thank Mitra you're here. Listen closely. Mithril is plotting to steal the Phoenix Medallion, to regain power over the tyrant. We are caught between the hammer and anvil. Strom, with the medallion, has no leash on his insanity. Mithril with the medallion has no leash on her power. The artifact must be kept from them both.
How can we get to it?
Alone we cannot. One of our agents discovered the scribe, Bartholomew, is paid by Strom to study the medallion in the keep's library. None of our agents are able to penetrate that area of the keep. We must convince Bartholomew to move it to an area of the keep our men can plunder.
What if he will not aid us?
He is pompous and fond of his own voice, so I do not expect his allegiance to come easily. But simple logic may prevail. He works for Strom, and Mitra wants him dead because of it. Each piece of lore he uncovers regarding the medallion angers the sorceress more. His life is in peril.
I'll go, but why does he work for Strom?
He labors for Strom because the tyrant holds his daughter captive. Bartholomew's wife is already dead, and the scribe believes Strom was responsible. He fears Strom is capable of anything. This is not so. Mitrel killed his wife. If all else fails to convince him, tell him that horrible truth.
All right.
Find peaceful travels.
You have come to see Bartholomew, eh? One has to wonder why.
Bartholomew, we have something vital to discuss.
I am not myself of late. If you have come here expecting quality scribing, the finest inks, the neatest script work, you have come to the wrong man at the wrong time. I cannot take other work now.
I need you to help me steal the Phoenix Medallion.
What? You fool! Don't even say that thing's name aloud. Strom's agents could be listening. Get out of my way. Never talk to me again.
Strom must be stopped. You have to help me.
You speak from ignorance and you have nothing to lose. Strom holds my daughter Ishlin captive and will slit her throat if I do not obey. He has already murdered my wife. I cannot risk disobeying him.
Your daughter is threatened by Mithril more than Strom.
You speak madness and lies. Mitrel has no reason to hurt my daughter. No, I need to keep from stoking the fires of Strom's fury. As long as I do what he asked me to, Ishlin will live. Nothing else matters. Not me, not you, not your resistance.
Listen to me. Mithril killed your wife, Bartholomew.
That cannot be. My love was taken from me because of a Stygian witch's grudge? The only reason I serve Strom is because he is the greatest danger to my daughter. And now I am to believe my wife's murderess also seeks Ishlan's death?
She knows that if Ishlin dies, then Strom no longer has a hold on you.
Then listen closely, Ambassador to the Resistance. I will aid your rebellion against the tyrant on 2 conditions. First, I want evidence that Mitrael's hand, not Strom's, ended my wife's life. If you can prove that, tell the Resistance to rescue Ishlan, so neither Mitrael nor Strom may harm her.
I'll find you the evidence, Bartholomew.
We shall see. The anger of the Stygian sorceress is legendary in the city, and street gossip has it that the bodies of those who cross her are left to rot in the swamp by her mansion, next to the mountain. Few ever venture there, for the place is poisonous to life. If she is there, you will recognize my beloved from the silver bracelet she was never without.
Right.
I wish you well, for whatever it's worth. You need the services of an expert scribe?
I am back, Bartholomew, and I have the evidence.
Show me this evidence, and I will see whether your theory has substance to move me to action. Then it is true. Mitrael murdered her. Ah, there are terrible myths of that place. Tell me, how did you find her? How was she?
She was at peace, Bartholomew. Have no fear.
Bless you, my friend, bless you. And 1,000 thanks for finding this, so that I may have something precious to cherish until the day I join her in death. My eyes are open now, and I will move the Phoenix Medallion for you. But first, you must rescue my daughter.
I'll save her.
Fighting your way into the keep will be a hero's feat. If you succeed, please tell Ishlan I love her. Nobody survives betraying Strom, and my life will be measured in mere hours once the tyrant learns I am a traitor. Use the scrolls I gave you to stay alive. She is in a cell on the 4th floor. I wish you well, for whatever it's worth.
I feel so weak.
Aisling?
No more. Please, no more. Please, leave me alone.
Aisling, all is well. I swore to save you and nothing will break that oath.
Thank the gods. By Mitra, I will be forever grateful for this. But who made you swear such an oath? Why have you shed so much blood to save me?
I swore to your father and I swear as I swear to you now. You will have vengeance for this.
My revenge comes when Tortage is free of every black soul wearing a red hand tabard. I cannot thank you enough for coming to save me from this pit. The things they've done to me. I'll have nightmares forever after. But how will we escape?
Have faith in me, Aisling. I wield the magic of the gods.
I have nothing but faith in you, priest. Yet I'm too weak to run and dodge red hand blades. But I have another idea, if you'll hear it. Steal a god's uniform, and I can live in disguise.
Where will I find a uniform?
The god's quarters. I remember the way. Down on the ground floor is a dining hall. Their rooms are above that room. Good luck.
All right.
Farewell. fear so weak?
I have the uniform.
Blessed Mitra. Give it to me, and I'll be gone before the gods know anything is wrong. You cannot know how good it is to shed those rags, even if I must wear this hateful symbol.
Before you go, know this. Your father sends his love.
He was a good man.
Go quickly, girl. Death is certain if you tarry.
I think I can fool the guards dressed like this. I'll get back to my father's house and hide there. You've saved me. I'll never forget this. Never forget you.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Blessings of Mitra upon you.
Bartholomew has aided us.
I know. We had several agents within the keep, some killing the guards that blocked his path, others working to steal the medallion as soon as he had moved it. Your deeds this night, I can scarcely believe all you have done. Whomever your gods may be, truly, they work through you.
Other agents?
Yes. How else would I know you risked life and soul entering Strom's own fortress? My friend, I am honored to have helped you this far. I regret only that there is nothing more I can help you remember.
You won't help me remember anything else?
Resistance agents have stolen the Phoenix Medallion, thanks to your help. But I cannot aid you any further. I know nothing of the secret mysteries of faith other than my own. You will find the next step on your path across the seas, when Strom is dead and Tortage rids herself of the Red Hand.
What is the Resistance doing next?
We are rising from the shadows and barring steel under the light of the moon. Strom and Mitral are at war, and the tyrant's throat is exposed. You still have time to say farewell to your friends and finish any unsettled business, for we need you standing with us when the last battle begins.
When do we strike at the tyrant?
Soon. Very soon. Before you leave, take this. It's a final gift. Not from the Resistance, but from me. Your deeds have been instrumental in the fight to free my home, and I am eternally grateful to you. Now go, and speak with Valeria when you are ready to bring down Strom.
Goodbye.
Find peaceful travels.
And thus ends the Tortage Healer Archetype Destiny quest.